YouTube, what's the good word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, I before the E. Golly, I don't know y'all. We back with another reaction. So this is part 2 to the Adam versus OG Suicide. You know what I'm saying? They had the whole beef because he fired him, but the nigga quit on air. He had the chair with the Montgomery edition. But yeah, I did what Adam had to say about it all, so I wanted to give my thoughts and shit on a piece of what OG Suicide had to say too, but he along with it, and I went through the whole thing, and it's like, yeah, so it's just like a point to where it's like, all right, this is really the it, but let's get into it.
Do me a favor, Adam. If you're gonna tell it
like it is.
tell it how it is. You feel me? Tell it how it is. But check this out. There was a situation where I needed some emergency money. You feel me? There was a situation I needed emergency money. Straight
go
up.
through hard times, you feel me?
Straight up. I reached out to my nephew, AD. He looked out. Reached out to a couple of people. They looked out.
Shout out AD.
They looked out for me. You feel me? They looked out for me. Straight out. They really looked out for me. Adam, I reached out to you because I feel like we're family.
And that's the first place you fucked up. That's the first place, champ. I'ma just tell you.
At least I thought we was.
Yeah, you thought.
Because I go at it with a lot of people. Adam. A lot of people. I go at it with a lot of people calling you a culture vulture. And I defend you all the time. I always defend you in that case, in that matter.
He was there after AD left. Like AD left, it was up like and he still stayed. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I always defend you. Like, no, that ain't Adam. Like, y'all must know the internet Adam. Because the Adam that I see at No Jumper is totally different. He's a husband. He's a father. Like, he's solid.
Good guy.
I appreciate everything. You know, I appreciate the show.
Yeah.
I appreciate the studio.
As you should,
I appreciate what you done for me.
As you should, brother.
But I didn't ask for none of this. I didn't ask for a show. I didn't ask for none of this. I really didn't. I didn't ask for the interview. You offered everything. You offered the interview to me. Afterwards, you offered the show to me. You offered.
I'ma be honest. That's crazy. For bro to be chopping all that shit that y'all just seen in that last video, for him to say this, like, and I could see that because I'm gonna tell you, it was a time where Adam was just super thirsty. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really what it was. I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't really what it what it was till AD trolling niggas came around. You feel me? But then it was just like, bro, he was giving everybody something. You know what I'm saying? A show because he was like, I know that I could capitalize off of it. You feel me? It's a cold game if you really paying attention. And then for bro to even say like, I didn't ask you for none of that. Like, I low key believe that. And I believe that he did just like do the interview and then offer up a show because he thought, oh, this will probably do something. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I didn't ask for anything. I don't beg for nothing. And then to come to find out, you make a statement that you left me on red, that you seen my message.
That was shady.
But you say we're family. At least I.
Now this is the thing. I want to know, was he calling you family, brother, or was you calling him family? Because I never heard him call any nigga family. I'ma just be real. I've never heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we were family.
I
Because
think
I
you
look
do.
at you as family. I consider you family.
Like you
Just like
do.
when everyone left, no jumper. Remember that. When everyone left, no jumper, Adam. Remember that. When everyone left, no jumper, you was stuck. Y'all was walking on eggshells around the office.
Spooky J.
Y'all was literally walking on eggshells around the
Spook
office
Loke.
when I left when they left no jumper, when my nephew AD left, T-Rail and everyone. You looked at worried. The streets was talking. The streets was talking. They wanted to ambush the building. But what
The big the big homie said the big homie said when AD and them niggas left, y'all was looking like a plate. he, he said that shit so soft and eloquently like look, I ain't even trying to say what I'm about to say, but yo, you know what I'm saying? The little homie slid and y'all was looking like a plate. You know what I'm saying? He said the street he said the streets was talking. Hold on, man, I gotta run that back. Oh, that's good.
jumper, when my nephew AD left, T-Rail and everyone. You looked at worried.
He looked at worried, nigga.
The streets was talking. The streets was talking. They wanted to ambush the building.
That's crazy.
But what I tell you, Adam, when we sit down in that office that day, and I was like, family, let me talk to you. Because there's nowhere in the world,
I'm gonna let him do that.
the love I have for you, Adam, there was nowhere in the world I was going to let anyone harm you.
Yeah. Because that's
at
what
all.
we do.
Because of the love I have for you. Because I considered you family. So that's why I felt like in any situation, emergency.
I'm sorry. I'm still guessing that y'all niggas was looking like a plate. Man. And then for bro, how he talking right now, it's just like I feel like I understand so much more. Like he on this high horse because he got break there, because that's all he got there is break. Not trying to be like that, but that's all you got there is brick, bro. And it's like he just whoop stepping like this, and it's the like what, bro? Like they like you really talking like that? But it's because it was this time, right? What OG talking about, where it was nigga, you was scared, niggas could see it in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like it was. You know what I mean? And y'all was a plate, man. That shit is funny to me. And then thinking even like I said about the reaction that I just did to Adam, like, bro, you're funny. Even the manner in which he spoke about bro needing money and asking for money and all that, that's just like, man, and it's like, shit. Should have paid the nigga for protection at best. The fuck?
I felt like I could reach out to you. And as family, you would be there for me. As family, I was there for you. And when we sit down that day, I told you, I said, Adam, you know, the streets, they talking. People talking about coming up here, ambushing the building. But guess what? I'm still here. I got your back. I got your back, Adam. I'm not going to allow it. And the reason people didn't is because I was still at no jumper. I was still there when everyone left. I was still right there when everyone left. And I told you, and you know I'm telling the truth. It was me and you sitting in the office, and I told you, I got you. And you was like, good looking, G. Because for 2 weeks, you was walking around. Everybody was walking around on eggshells in that office, man. You could...
I believe that.
The tension was
Thicker than
so
German
thick you
guard
could
dogs.
cut it with a knife. But I assured you, because of I
Shout out
looked at
Loaded
you
Lux.
as family, you didn't have nothing to worry about. But now I see you didn't have my back the way you portrayed and acted like you did. And I used to get into arguments with people calling you culture vulture. It used to bother me because I'm like, nah, that ain't Adam, homie. That ain't how Adam get down, you know? And I would get offended about that because I really consider you
That's
family.
crazy.
I did. I don't call nobody family and not mean it. I mean that from the heart. And like I said, I'm very grateful for you giving me, a platform
That I didn't
to
ask for.
film my show. I'm very grateful for that. Definitely. Very grateful. Thank you. I appreciate it. But when y'all start speaking on my nephew AD, that's a violation. That's a violation. It's not cool. It's not cool to speak on someone that's not there to speak for themselves. That's a violation, and I'm not going to accept it. I wasn't going to accept it. So y'all had a plan, and the plan was, oh, let's just cut his scheduling down. That way, eventually, he'd be like, you know what?
Fuck it.
I'm good over here.
Yeah.
So y'all got what you wanted. You got what you actually wanted me to do, to leave.
Facts.
And that's what I did. I exited
Facts.
the building. But definitely, I had your back, but I see you didn't have mine, you know? And people was literally on me about still being cool with you. And I'm like, homie, I'm a grown man. I deal with who I want to deal with.
And that's basically the gist of that. I don't want to get into the rest of it because it's kind of just going around in a circle, and he don't address what he said behind Adam back, which was really what I wanted to know. What was said behind Adam back that he felt a way about type shit. You know what I'm saying? I was curious about that, but it's like, here go another case of like, people putting their neck on the line for bro. You know what I'm saying? This is like not even just like, oh, hey, a good word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now I'm literally putting my body on the line for you because, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to rush the place. Like, he said that people want to ambush the place. That is not like, I don't think that's far-fetched, bro. Like, I don't think that's far-fetched, straight up. Y'all done had some of everybody in there. Everybody know where that shit is at. Just keep it real. You feel me? Armed, whatever you got in there. You ain't got enough if people want to ambush that place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. It sounds all funny to me. And then Adam talked all that shit about, I gave you this and I gave you that and I did this and I did you this. And none of that OG asked for. OG didn't ask for any of that. And that's surprising to find out. Like, word. He didn't even ask to be interviewed. That was AD's big homie or whatever. And I could see, because like I said, around this time, bro was dumb thirsty for content and niggas. I'm gonna be honest, he was thirsty for niggas and nigga content, bruh. So it was like he'll take whatever, bro. I could just tell, bro. And when I hear all this, I tie everything in together. It's like, yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. I could see that. Him being like, hey, bro, you should do some here where you just talking to people. I'm sure. But anyway, if this your first time to the channel, please hit that notification bell so you get more of this content. Subscribe as well. Like, subscribe, comment, share the content if you fuck with it too. And we'll be back with another one. Peace.